Hi guys, David here again with another B-Tech, and today is my full review of Huawei's new P Smart 2019. And this is a good value phone, and you can pick one up for £199, and for that money you get a 6.2-inch IPS LCD display with a healthy Full HD Plus resolution of 1080 by 2340, and it's a really nice bright screen which more or less fills the whole front side of the device, and just a tiny little dewdrop notch at the top. Okay, there's a tiny little chin at the bottom, but it's really not that bad. I really like the extra tall screen aspect ratio of 19.5 by 9. It makes the device feel nice and slim and very comfortable to hold, whilst also making it look and feel very modern, which I suppose it is, really, the clues in the name. The curved 3D unibody back has a kind of black pearlescent finish to it. It's a really nice looking device, apart from those fairly generic looking camera lenses. The fingerprint scanner is nicely placed on the back and is extremely rapid. I think the overall design and handling of this phone is excellent, and if you're the type of person that likes small phones, then you'll definitely be happy with this one. There's a 3400 mAh battery inside the P Smart, and that's plenty to get this device through the day. And the battery powers a Kirin 710 AI assisted chipset with 3GB of RAM and 64GB of onboard storage. In day-to-day use, I've had no issues at all with the performance. It seems just as fast and as snappy as any of the other recent Huawei handsets that I've tested lately. Everything opens quickly, and whatever I've been doing, there's been no lag to speak of. Even games load really quickly and the camera app opens straight away. This could be part down to the new extendable read-only file system that achieves a greater disk performance and speed. The system also uses compression features, so as well as helping to access the files faster, it should allow you to hold a little bit more data as well. Before we go on, let me say a big thank you to Direct Mobiles. It's a great place to look if you want a good deal on your next phone. They even have comparison tools to help you find the right handset, and over 24 years of award-winning customer service. Check down in the description below for a link to their deals, or search directmobiles.co.uk. EMUI 9 is standard with this handset, which is great, and it gives you the optional gesture-based navigation system, which I completely recommend to anyone. The gestures in EMUI 9 are not the most refined of gestures when compared to some of the competition, but it's still a joy to use. In everyday use, there's very little to complain about with the P Smart. It has almost all of the vital functions that the more expensive models have, including face unlock and even wireless projection, which allows you to display your phone screen in a desktop style on any connected monitor, and then allows you to use the phone itself as a trackpad and a keyboard. But there are always compromises to be made, and with the P Smart I feel like it's in the camera department where they've made the biggest concessions. It's not the worst camera in the world, but at the same time it's definitely one of the lower quality Huawei cameras that I've seen. It's a dual system consisting of a 13 megapixel main and a 2 megapixel depth sensor for backup. The pictures are okay, and it does benefit from having the onboard AI and signal image processors, so performance within the camera app is great. There's very little waiting for pictures to finish processing, even with aperture and portrait modes. I do find the dynamic range to be fairly low though. Although it's not all bad, you still get a fairly decent portrait shot, as well as the night mode, which does have some AI stabilization to help you get that shot. The video maxes out at 1080p 30 frames per second, and although the quality seems good enough, the video is kind of ruined a little bit by the lack of any kind of stabilization. For more details on the camera, go and check out my camera review of the P Smart. Links in the description below, or you can click the tab above. The audio quality from the single downfiring speaker really isn't too bad. It's not very loud, but the quality of sound is actually quite good for a budget phone, which is quite surprising, but I've definitely heard worse. In my time using the Huawei P Smart 2019, I've had no problems at all with the reception or with the handset switching between networks without losing connection first. Call quality is also very acceptable in both signal strength and in the quality of the sound throughout my testing. All in all, I think it's a very smart buy for your money. You're going to get a solid phone in terms of its performance and in its everyday use. If that's all you want from your smartphone and you're really not too worried about the camera, then I recommend getting one of these in your hand and seeing if the compact form factor works for you. And if it does, well, it's definitely recommended. It's got everything you need really. Unlocking the phone is quick and simple thanks to the rapid fingerprint scanner and the face unlock system. It has a really nice and bright screen, That gives an excellent full screen experience thanks to that tiny little notch at the top. And the swipe gestures and skinny aspect ratio just make it feel modern and a really nice phone to use. I think of all the budget phones that I've tested recently, this is probably my favourite, despite it not having the best camera. Okay, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed my review of the Huawei P Smart 2019. In my opinion, a great little phone for the money. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit the subscribe button, double tap the notification bell and smash the like button for me. I'm David and this is BTech.